What's up, Dungeons & Dragons fans? It's me, Dungeon Master UK, and today we're going to be looking at issue number 26 of Dungeons & Dragons Adventure magazine, thanks to Hachette Partworks. Now, this is a special one for me. I really like it because this has contained within it two of my favourite, well, kin and classes that you can have in D&D. So much so that I've used it as an NPC and a playable character, and have very recently used one to great effect against cameraman Paul. Haven't I, Paul?
Yes.
So, quite apart from all the exciting things that are usually included in here, you cover things like tieflings, who are very exciting, sort of these half-demon type things. They look very cool, they have horns and all sorts, it's very exciting. And warlocks. Warlocks are quite a complicated class to be able to play. There's lots of pacts and eldritch improvements and classes and all sorts, sub-breakdowns for it. They're very complicated, but very, very cool. The one thing you want to try and avoid, in my opinion, for an interesting game, is just relying on Eldritch Blast. Because whilst it is scarily powerful and very, very strong and exciting, it doesn't make for exciting gameplay. So try and think of some creative uses for stuff. Like, for example, I don't know, hurling through hell. It's quite fun, isn't it?
We won't talk about
that. And if you want to get straight into playing D&D with your Warlock Tiefling, well, the great news is that the back of the magazine also comes with a special character sheet, 2 in a row. Hey, Warlock Tiefling! Look at them, they're cool. So you can play one straight away. You know, you've also got monsters to fight against, which is important. You know, you've got to try your Tiefling Warlock out on something. Zombies are a pretty good one to go with. And it wouldn't be an issue of Dungeons & Dragons Adventure magazine without a playable module. And this time... Sorry, I've been distracted by this terrifying cat. I don't think even Tom, who plays Kef, who loves cats, could love this cat. Anyway, you get to play the Scheme of Skull. And we'll find out more about that if you play the game. It's the next stage in the adventure. You'll learn all of these things and have some good fun to play with it. And if that wasn't good enough, of course, an issue of Dungeons & Dragons Adventure magazine would be incomplete without a little offering to you. This time, I'm very excited about this one too. It's probably one of my favourite issues. You've got these teeny tiny dices. And now I have everything from jumbo dices to teeny tiny dices. Look, they're like really quite a similar colour, look. Look at that. So a massive thank you once again to Hachette Partworks for sending over this issue of Dungeons & Dragons Adventure magazine. Make sure you get one too if you want to get all of this really useful tips and hints on how to play D&D and building your own characters, and also these teeny